Hi, my name is Muskan. Welcome to my presentation. So basically my presentation is about carbon cycle, as you could see. So I'm gonna be explaining what is carbon cycle, how does it work, how does it affect, and what are the solutions and basic facts. So let's get started. Okay, so on the first slide, what's carbon cycle and how does it work? So carbon is the chemical backbone of all life on the earth. All of the carbon we currently have on the earth is the same amount we have always had. When new life is formed, carbon forms key molecules like protein and DNA, which is also found in our atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide or CO2. The carbon cycle is not natural ways of reusing carbon atoms which travel from the atmosphere into the organisms in the earth and then back into the atmospheres over and over again. Most carbon is stored in rocks and settlements, while the rest is stored in the ocean, atmospheres, and living organisms. There are the reservoirs or sinks through which carbon cycles. The ocean is a giant carbon sink that absorbs carbon. Marine organisms from marsh plants to fish, from seaweed to birds, also produce carbon through living and dying over millions of years. That organisms can become fossil fuels when humans burn those fuels for energy. Vast amount of carbon dioxide are released back into the atmosphere. This excess carbon dioxide changes our climate, increasing global temperatures, causing ocean acidification and disrupting the plants' ecosystems. Okay, so this is our next slide. Here's the picture explaining how does carbon cycle works. As you could see, we have two pictures here. This is the first picture, second picture. So in the first picture we could see those airs, sun, tree, water, and explains us. And in the second picture we could see tree, animal, sun, clouds, and whatever, and so it explains us, or those arrows. Okay, moving on to the next slide. So facts. How does carbon cycle work in the ocean? So when carbon dioxide dissolves into seawater, forming carbonic acid, then the dissolved carbon dioxide reacts with seawater to form carbonates and bicarbonates, which is stored in the ocean. So as we can see, picture here explaining that type of situation. So this is the ocean carbon cycle. Okay, moving on to the next one. Living organism. Carbon is essential for storing energy in the form of carbohydrates and fats. Carbon is transferred through food webs as organisms consume each other. Okay, so here's a picture of explaining that. Okay, so moving to the next slide. How carbon cycle affect. The carbon cycle affects the Earth's climate systems and ocean health. So carbon cycle affect the global warming, ocean health, human health, and economic sectors. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation have increased the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This has contributed to the global warming and ocean acidification. So here's the picture. As we could see, it's affecting. This is the best picture I tried finding to explain this. You can see those arrows pointing. Okay, so this is the next slide. Solutions for carbon cycle, including reducing emissions, removing carbon from the atmosphere, and protecting carbon reservoirs. Use less energy by turning off lights and unplugging devices. So this will basically help for the carbon cycle. Even little things could do a lot for the solutions for helping. Okay, so the next point, drive more and use public transportations. Next point, eat less red meat and more. Okay, next point, buy recycled products and sport sustainable needs. Okay, next point, switch to renewable energy sources like solar power. Okay, so this is the end. If we follow these points, I feel like these solutions could help carbon cycle. And yeah, thank you for watching.